This calculus question is about business. So we've got a few formulas that we need to know going into this, namely that P is price, X is quantity, and if you want revenue, you need to multiply price and quantity together. Lastly, marginal means derivative. We're going to use that idea in order to get an answer to this question. Here we have the price, which is 3,000 minus 1/2 X, and we want to figure out the marginal revenue at 500 units sold. First things first is marginal revenue would be the derivative, remember marginal means derivative, of the revenue function. Now we're not given a revenue function, we're given a price function. So how do I get revenue? I just take P and multiply it by X. So to make this guy a revenue function, I now have P times X, which is revenue, and multiplying this entire thing by X gives me 3,000 X minus 1/2 X squared. So we're well on our way to answering this question. We have the revenue, now we want the marginal revenue. That means taking the derivative of this function, we're going to say R prime is equal to 3,000 minus the derivative of 1/2 X squared would just be X. So 3,000 minus X is our marginal revenue function. Now we have it, and we're going to plug in 500. So marginal revenue at 500 units sold would be 3,000 minus 500, or 2,500. If you're also asked to figure out where the break even for the marginal revenue is, when is the marginal revenue equal to 0, this is as simple as setting the marginal revenue function, which is again 3,000 minus X, setting that equal to 0 and solving for X. If we solve for X here, we get the break even point is X equals 3,000.